Hello, you beautiful people. Let's see what the chickens is up to. Hello, you chickens. They found something, yeah, which is quite cool. So yesterday and today I was quite busy at work. Basically leave before the people arrive, and then I come back after the people has gone. So I don't see my people. Are you enjoying what you're doing, chickies? And so I'm not posting videos. I've got half a video edited. Last night I slept through for the first time in a long time. Normally I wake up at around 3 o'clock to edit. 3 to 4 is my best editing time, then I don't have nobody to bother me. Last night I slept through, so that was quite fun. But yeah, what I'm saying is that I don't have any video for you. There's just some bricks that came off one of the building sites. So a little bit of recycling bricks that we're going to use to lift some areas of the pigsties out of the mud and make it a bit more permanently dry, which I think is quite a nice thing for piggies. And so the kids have got the job to offload it without hurting the bricks, so the bricks shouldn't hurt each other, and without hurting the bakkie. Mika, if you stand on the edge, it's not going to end well for you or the bakkie, eh? Don't, yeah, but if you know, don't do it. It's not going to end well. So they need to chuck it off without the bricks without touching one another, and so that I can still reverse to get out. We've been seeing more and more bees across the farm, going to different flowers, and I hope doing the things bees do to flowers. And so there's some pumpkins coming already. There's some flowers that still needs to turn into pumpkins. So I think it's going to end well. There's a couple here. There's one there. So this is the boer pumpkin. This is the variety that's around here. I want to show you something. So we took, it's probably not the only factor, but we left the weeds here. We never removed a weed or anything like that, and the pumpkin exploded. Over here, I asked somebody to cut the weeds just around the prickly pear. She didn't understand me well, and he started removing everything. And you can clearly see that the pumpkin here didn't do as well. So, I guess what I'm saying is that the weeds on that side had a clear influence on the amount of water being retained in the soil. And now I see I'm over the period of a short, so this is going to turn into a video. Since we're no longer in shorts territory, let me show you some other things on the farm quickly. We did get a little bit of rain, but the bees still choose their drinking spots. This is water coming from the swimming pool, and I decided that this is a drinking spot even before the rain came. So they're ignoring the puddles in the forest and drinking where they normally drink. They've got 2 or 3 spots that's a little bit wet sometimes, and they've decided those are drinking spots. The other one is this one at this tap here, and for some reason they have decided that is the best way to drink water there. And so there's always bees there, but there's water all over the farm, and they're still always there. Okay, so I see the ducks are back in the forest. I opened the cage, and so this is the puddle that they currently have to swim in. I see the small ones are getting bigger. I opened them because we had an episode, I don't know if I spoke about this in a video, but the food ran out, and as we drove by, Lucas said, oh, by the way, the food ran out, and I gave them some of Brenda's food today. I phoned my wife immediately and said, listen, go change that. And I drove out, and as I came back the night, the ducks were crazy. my wife phoned me frantically and she said, listen, one is sick, doesn't really look happy at all. Came back and the ducks went crazy in the cage. They were fighting, hitting each other and hollering over that baby and biting the baby and biting one another. And I thought these things lost their minds. I took out the baby, washed him, dried him, put him in the cupboard with Dano, in Dana's room. And in Brenda's food there's salt, so you can't give salt to a duck and add that food to the water, and it will kill them. Anyway, so that one duck obviously got too much of that. He wasn't happy, and I spoke to Brendo the man, Brendo the person, about it, the original Brendo, and he's googled it and he said the ducks were trying to protect that small duck, and because the duck has sort of got two mamas, they were now thinking that duck is in the stress of the other duck and fighting each other because of the duck, and then the male got involved and that caused the chaos in the cage. But anyway, so I opened them up and just let them out for a couple of days. I see they come straight back to the food forest, but I can't really blame them. It is quite a nice place to be. So we've only made, I think, 20 cuttings from the mulberries. I want to air layer them. There's two different ways that I've seen it being done. Is one with a bottle, which is quite cool, and the other one with cling wrap. The cling wrap one I think is going to be the easiest to do, but we still need to do all of these mulberries in this forest. Careful that I don't fall into a half moon here. See how good the elephant grass is doing. So we still have to do that. Amazing how quickly a short can turn into a long video. And then other news, we're going to host our first course on the farm on the 6th of March. It is a soap making course. We have a lady coming from the south. She's very much into biochar and seaweed and fertility and permaculture and all the things that I like, and so she asked for a venue. So we're gonna open our house and stoop and garage and everything and turn that into hello the wifey. And who said I don't have beautiful flowers in my forest? But anyway, so she's going to be hosting a course here, and I think for now that's going to be the end of the story. See you tomorrow.